Hey guys, it's Girl Key, and I'm back with another video, and this is going to be a new episode of my little rambles. Now, this one is going to be a little short one. I think it's so funny and a business move of WWE to do their TNA collaboration right when AEW is doing their Forbidden Door thing. It makes sense as like a business standpoint, and shows that they're open to the whole collab and stuff. And I think it's just a great time to be in pro wrestling. So, cause I seen a little things talking about it and how WWE is trying to be, funny, but it's like it makes a lot of sense. I mean, any business would do the same thing. Although numbers wise, I don't know if AEW is really competing with WWE. I don't think there's anything that's really close, but it's close in popularity. Now, that brings me to Ricochet. Now, I kind of felt like something, before the news of his contract, I kind of felt like there was something going on with his character just because he lost his speed belt. Now, that's not saying that Andrade couldn't have got the belt or anything, and it's a speed championship. It's not really into the real WWE storyline, but at the same time, Ricochet was the face of speed, and it kind of made sense that he was the champion. So when he lost, I was like, because I thought it was going to be like a longer run just because it's Ricochet. And that whole the send-off of Ricochet, it was pretty good send-off, a decent send-off. People was complaining, saying that he should have had one last match, but at the same time, the contract isn't like already expired. There's no definite staying or leaving. Apparently it's up in the air, so it left it open-ended because Ilya was talking about how there's gonna be another part to their beef. So at the end of the day, we don't know until summer comes. Now, talking about summer, of course, y'all probably already know, I'm like on the Roman Reigns side of Twitter. I'm on like, there's so many people saying that he's coming back at SummerSlam, or they hope that he's coming back at SummerSlam, or people even speculating that maybe they're gonna pull a rabbit out the hat and he's coming back for Money in the Bank. But since I plan on going to SummerSlam, I need him to be at SummerSlam. So if anyone knows him, tell him that he needs to be at SummerSlam. He has to be. I mean, other than the fact that he needs to be back on TV and stuff, this is the second biggest pay-per-view they have. Well, premium live event they have. So it makes sense. It makes sense, and it's going to be so disappointing if he takes that long off. I'm going to be so disappointed. I mean, honestly, I might dislike Cody Rhodes even more. Sorry. It's just because it took away something special from me. That was something special. Now, and talk about Roman Reigns, apparently the bloodline getting bigger. And honestly, very unpopular. I don't want it to get bigger, to be honest. Because, not at this very moment. Because it's like, there's no need. They kind of already have people at the ropes when it comes to KO and the Street Profits. Now, if there's another person that comes out to fight them, yeah, add another member. But at this point, we're trying to get to know these two new members. We're trying to get to know them on a WWE screen and their personalities on this WWE screen. So adding another member will kind of push one of those guys just in the background, and I think we need to know more about them. Now, I do think, this is a little theory, I'm thinking that Paul Heyman might be getting kicked out sooner rather than later. Now, for just SmackDown in general, something needs to change. Something interesting needs to occur on SmackDown, because at this point, SmackDown sucks. No, I'm just like, SmackDown is just, I don't know, it's just behind. I don't have any other way to explain it. But NXT and Raw have way more interesting stuff happening. Now, that's not to say that I'm not loving this bloodline story, but at the same time, one segment cannot take over the whole thing. Now, if they have more Naomi time, you know what I'm saying, glow time, I wouldn't be mad. SmackDown would be interesting. And honestly, she has a match, so that means SmackDown's not going to be boring this week. But in all seriousness, if Drew does not win at Cash the Castle, I'm going to be upset. Like, because Drew he needs something to back up everything he's been saying. He needs something to back up all these taunts and everything that he's been doing to CM Punk, to everybody. Because if you don't have anything to back up your bark, don't nobody care about your fight. Don't nobody care, and nobody's checking for you. So for his character, if he loses, if he loses cleanly, if he loses with barely no interaction, I'm gonna be upset. Now, CM Punk does need to get back in action soon, because, like, bro, he just talks, you know, and when he's talking, Drew's not there half the time in the ring. So the whole feud isn't dying or anything, but my opinion on wrestling CM Punk and CM Punk's wrestling is kind of, the excitement is going up and down. It's kind of wavering, and I just need to see him in the ring. I need to see him get going and just make himself have a name for this version of CM Punk, because there's a lot of doubters, I think, on his ability right now, and just needs to quiet them up and just do what you gotta do, because he can do it. And I'm just excited to hear his music hit, honestly. Now, we're gonna be talking about Michin. I like Michin, and she's gonna lose. She's gonna lose Friday against Nia Jax, which she should. So I want her to win on that NXT belt, because there's just something about Michin that I really like, and there's something about her that I feel like is criminally underrated. So it's about time that she gets shine other than screen time. Although screen time is really valuable, and I like screen time. Yeah, I'm glad to see her back with the OC as well. Michin kind of, when it comes to like the regular roster, she was getting pushed aside. So it's such a great thing that NXT has that stage for the other wrestlers that's on the main roster, but sometimes do not get that much screen time. Now, I'm kind of interested in seeing how Natalya is going to do whatever Natalya is going to do, because you saw her talking to Sonya, and that just means that there's something in the works, and it also means that we're getting a storyline for the women's, so that makes me very excited. Now, when it comes to Rhea coming back, I'm kind of thinking she's not going to come back for a boot, because there hasn't been, unless her comeback is going to be like a surprise, because there hasn't really been any conversations about her. So I think they're going to have to plan for a while. And it kind of makes me, I'm pretty much upset about that. So that'll be it for my ramblings video. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.